Today is actually Halloween, but the scariest thing I've heard is that women in increasing numbers are removing their genitalia, surgically removing it. The operation is known as Labiaplasty, and it is the fastest growing cosmetic surgery in Australia. So quick 101, the external part of a woman's genitalia is known as the vulva. So imagine this is the vulva, and then this is the outer labia, inner labia, and that's the entrance to the vagina. So it's the labia, the folds before the entrance, that are going under the knife. But how can this be? Female genital mutilation was actually internationally outlawed back in 2012. So why are women making this risky choice? And it is risky. The labia are actually really amazing. The inner labia are naturally hairless, naturally self-lubricating, and can triple in size when they're aroused. But you put them under the knife and there's complications. Some have been cut so short that the urine just sprays. There's increased infections, pain, decreased sensitivity, and therefore pleasure. The first women to undergo this operation, because it's so new, are just entering menopause now, and they're scared because there've been no longitudinal studies, and so they don't know how they're going to actually fare in this time known for its dryness when they've actually taken away a self-lubricating part and added scar tissue. Because scar tissue is not known for its flexibility or its lubrication. So how have we got here? Well, the current look is the prepubescent one for vulvas. And what I mean by that is little to no hair down there and minimal lips. And so why this look? The pervasiveness of porn culture. 100 million hits per day in the palm of your hand, and 7 out of 10 of porn watchers are male, and they want to see the action. They want to see the shot. They don't want to have hair and lips in the way. Can you imagine labia outstaging the cock? If only it were fun and games. So, but all the vulvas you see on TV in the films as well are prosthetics. And we know that in magazine it's all airbrushed and cut and pasted. So it's really hard to see a diversity of vulvas. Also, the Australian media guidelines have not helped at all. So if there's even a hint of the inner lip, they slap a restricted 18 plus classification on it. And that's what makes me so mad though, is once again, women's bodies are being experimented on and they've been told a lie, that they're not right and that something external can fix them. But there is actually good news. It's okay, there's good news because it's been shown that if women are exposed to a diversity of vulvas, they actually feel better about their own. So that is so simple, you'd imagine. And so I propose a twofold, pun intended, approach. And so the first one is getting to the doctor's surgery, because you do need a referral for this operation. And so it's a simple, elegant, bearded orchid flyer detailing 3 resources: the Labia Library, the Great Wall of Vulva, and the Instapage Comfortable in My Skin. And so it's something for the doctors to be able to hand to people, because women have attested it's like a sliding doors moment, where they, as if they had actually been questioned or given resources at that point, they wouldn't have gone on to surgery. Because once you're in the surgeon's hands, they have used terminology like things like labial hypertrophy, as if you do have a condition and a disorder and that they can fix it. The second fold approach is to disseminate, showcase vulva diversity as far and as wide, as quickly as possible, to a young an audience as possible. And I was thinking, we're better than the festival scene. Can you imagine though? A big pink domed tent emblazoned with Viva la Vulva, and flamboyant folds that one must part to enter. And there's a lot going on in that tent, as there's a lot going on under your labia. So one corner, a discreet booth with an instant camera where you can take photos of your own vulva and then post them in the crocheted vulva box that gets emptied on the hour and the photos pinned to the wall. There's a craft table where you can bedazzle life-size models of the clitoral bulb and wear them as earrings. And there's workshops galore on anatomy and as well as information sessions on female genital cosmetic surgery. But there's also hangout areas, cosy corners full of cushions, and coffee table books like Flip Through My Flaps, the book that's just released this year by Australia's own Ellie Sedgwick, who actually went off to India for a cheaper labiaplasty, because they are between $4,000 and $15,000 in Australia. But thankfully, the doctor there just said, you just need to see more vulvas. And so she set out and did that. So this book is 500 different vulvas. And so that's what the tent is about too. It is a celebration of genital diversity. And it seems the funders are reluctant on this project, and they has the usual general queasiness when you talk about female genitalia. But if you think it's a good idea, please like and share, and we'll see if we can spread vulva diversity across the map of Tassie.